guys, this is DCCodeGames.com and we are playing Railway Empire 2, and we are going to do a step-by-step guide on setting up a strong network so you can be unbeatable. To do this is that I've started the game, but this is not the game I'm going to play, because at the moment what I'm going to do is I'm going to study the map. When you do a custom game, and if you want to do against, I'm going to do against expert players on AI, you want to look at corn, grain and cows and sugar. Those are the main ones you want to be starting with and that are close by. I mean, cows will come at a later stage, but those four are the main ones you want to see around your main city or your main station area. Now, by looking at the map here, I want to get a place which has quite a lot of sugar and grain and cow. You see, this area in the mountains is quite good because it has a clear direction here of supply, and it's got wood, yeah, and wood, you need wood as well. Anything that's great along here. Oh, this could be good. This is a possibility. So I could have this area, and also one of the things is look at your contour line as well, because you want to have a place where it's reasonably quite flat. I mean, all these different places have all the, in this area it's quite good. I have everything I need. So maybe Dallas, Beaumont, Houston, maybe we could start with Houston. That might be quite a good place, and it's got a company there that you can build with the grain farm nearby. Take note of this. We are actually not going to play this map. I was just showing you that study the map before you consider doing a custom map against expert AI, for instance. We're going to start with 2 million because that's what you start with a campaign. And we'll do 3 competitors and we'll do them as expert. So you guys get a feel of that my strategy does work. So unlimited, just do normal, that's fine. Tasks are regular. And start game.
Good to see you. You have several competitors on this big map, and I've written down some tasks for you to start with. Follow them to get the highest score possible.
What I'd do is I'd have 2 train stations, one for supply, one for passengers. So one there, and one here. One we call Houston passenger, or we could just do mix for now, because they probably carry different things now. And then this one will be definitely only for supply. Now only have 2 stations on your main city, and then what you want to do is, one thing I didn't do is look at them, make sure it's max, you see, and then 0%, and try not to go over 5%, because you want the trains to go as fast as possible. And then that's fine. maintenance depot at the end as well. So then my supply train, and also because at the moment what will happen is that they'll pick up things on their way round, but if they go to Houston and they have grain or they have other supplies, they'll just take it into the city and they won't stock it up for other other cities to have them, and that's a problem. So you need a warehouse in Houston, but we don't have one at the minute, but we will get that. And another thing I want to do is I want to then start getting passengers. So just to check, I want this city here, Austin. Austin needs passengers, so that's good. I just need to connect them. We don't want tunnels. One max. Come on. Max it out. Max it out. There we are. Normally you might put a rail. You can do it two ways. So you can put ones next to your grid line, like that. And that helps you in the future for editing your rail lines and etc. But also there's another method of putting supply areas for your trains in the middle, and that was more cost effective. So at the moment I'm going to do this to save money, and I might delete them later. Now this would be a good place to do it if you had warehouses. Now we have to consider that we don't have warehouses, so the supply chain may not work as well as we anticipate. But when we do have the ability to have warehouses, it will work like a dream. We want this to be free. And also, you can also name your things. So we'll call this cook to. What I'm going to notice here is even if I say confirm, some of the stations it won't allow me because we don't have the citizens yet to do some of these supply routes. So it says, according to the settings you made, your train line cannot perform any actions at the station of Jenkins Rest. Yeah. Okay, so we don't have any vegetables, so we're going to delete this. We're going to delete that. I would always build your network before you start also buying companies. It's just one that I feel that you have to sort of have a middle ground in it. You have to know that you have to get the network, make sure the network's good, then start trying to get, because you also don't, the other thing you don't want is your opponents to get the companies that you want. So it's a tricky thing of trying to balance it, really. Doing well. Okay, it's fine, it's fine. And then we're going to get 160 from that. 5 days left. Should have already achieved that, really. Yeah, so the things about the bonds and loans is that you can. It's a good one for the start of the game, because if you have an idea and you want to build it quickly, you can use the loan to just build what you want and then profit later. Look at your contour line here. So this is a problem. We need to get this out of the way so we don't have tunnel. That's going to cause issues. I could do a direct train line from here. So what I could do is make a line into here. Make it there. Yeah, so I always notice actually the direct lines are quite good. They, for passengers, gives you quite a good route, and then you can also mix it up with stuff that cities to cities want. But what we have to focus on is this supply Houston to Austin. Remember that we took out the